Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's MissyMaroon, and today it is New Year's. Happy New Year! Ah! What was that sound? I'm very excited for this new year, kind of, I don't know. It's always weird when the new year rolls around because I'm a high school student, so for me I track my years by school year, and so then when it's like a new year, like actual new year, then I'm just kind of like, oh right, this is how the years are tracked and kept by, and it's always a little weird. In those first couple months I always struggle to remember what the new end decimal is. Oh, decimal? No. New end number. I don't know. Anyways, I hope y'all are having a fantastic New Year's, and today I thought I would share with y'all my 2015 favorites, and this is just like my beauty favorites, and then I will have a playlist linked down below to my 2015 music favorites because I got a lot of music favorites, and I think I'll also grab some book favorites. So, yeah, I just forgot to grab them out before, but anyways, let's get rolling on into it. I'm going to start off with nail polish. Oh, and by the way, all of these favorites, like there are some things that have been my favorites, but they've been my favorites since like last year, and I didn't want to show them. I only wanted to show things that I started out trying and using this year and that I've been loving this year solely. So, yeah. Okay. We're going to start off with nail polish, and both of these are from Essie, and the first one I have, and this is one is slightly more my favorite, is this very light blue with a lot of like kind of gray and white thrown into it, and it's called Find Me an Oasis, and it is just beautiful. I love this on the nails. Like, there was a time when I first got this where I was wearing this like every other week for like 2 months. So yeah, I love this nail polish. It is so pretty and classy. And then this one is kind of the same. It looks a lot different in the bottle, but on the nails they look more similar, I think. And this one is called Saltwater Happy, and it's a very like lilac-y blue color, very like pastel-y. And just very pretty. It's like Find Me an Oasis, except with more lilac and gray thrown in than white and blue. So, yeah, those are my two nail polish favorites. Ooh, what's new next? Okay, let's go on to eyeshadow palettes. So this palette, I loved it throughout the year of 2015, like from the time I had it until I like rotated out my palettes, because I always rotate through my palettes and my makeup just in general, so I use all of my stuff more. So I haven't been using this as much the past couple months, but it is the Tarte Tartelette palette, and I think I did a couple tutorials using this palette, but yeah, I loved it. It's just a beautiful like matte neutrals palette with a lot of like more mauve-y shades, and just I loved it. It was like, I especially loved it in the summer. It was great for going away because there was all those crease shades. Like, this palette was made for your crease and like blending it out. And yeah, I loved that palette. Sorry if you heard that slap. I'm wearing shorts. YouTuber life. Okay, and then the other palette I loved and still love, because it still sits there and I pull it out all the time, is my Too Faced Stardust by Vegas Nay palette, which looks like this. And this palette is just, it's gorgeous. Like, pretty much if I were to make a palette, it would look almost identical to this. This just has everything I've ever wanted and a little bit more, and it's really opened me up to different shades and a lot of different eye looks, and I love this palette. The formulation is amazing. Yeah. And I have a review on, I think, all of these products that I'm showing, and if not, then you'll see reviews on these products coming up like in the next 2 months or so. Okay. Let's do skincare. Just jumping all over the place. I have two definite skincare favorites, and they are Up and Up's Acne Spot Treatment with salicylic acid, and I love this. Another brand, Clean and Clear, I think it is, does one that's identical to this, except it has less fluid ounces in it, is slightly less effective, and costs more, so good job, Up and Up. And then another one that I love is the Origins Drink Up Intensive Overnight Mask. And I think I might have had this in last year's favorites actually. So sorry, but I specifically remember using it this year, and I'm pretty sure it was this year that I got the full size. And yeah, I love this. This is a very thick, very moisturizing moisturizer. And yeah, it's really, really good. It sinks right into your skin. You can build it up, because if you apply too much at first, it makes your skin a little bit sticky, but if you kind of build it up more, then it like just really soaks into your skin, really moisturizes. I only use this when I do my shower skincare routine, which I've been talking about that for years, and I will do a video about it finally this year. This year I'm doing a shower skincare routine video, like, don't you worry, and you will be able to see why I need a super heavy duty moisturizer. This is not for everyday use for me because I have oily like acne prone skin, so it's a little bit too much moisturizer for me on the daily and for underneath makeup, but it's great. And in Utah, this is something I could use every day because it's a lot more dry there. Yeah, gotta move on. Okay, let's go into brow products because my brows have come a long way since 2014. I will link the video I did of this last year, and you can see my horrendous, like, dark chocolate brown slugs of eyebrows. Ugh, it was so bad. I don't know what I thought I was doing. Yeah, I think my brows look a lot better now. And they've changed over the year a lot because obviously I went from the slugs to then like this, which is more shaped and uniformed slugs, I think. Less slug, more butterfly. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, and it went from like lighter brow to the darker brow to accommodate for my darker hair. Just all over the place. But two products have been amazing, and one has been a standout like this entire year, and it is the NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder, and I have mine in brunette. As you can see, I have majorly hit pan on this shade, which is the lighter brown, and this is what I was using for the majority of the year, and I would just use this to fill in my brows like during the summer. I didn't even really use any eye pencil or pen or anything, and yeah, it was great. And then lately I've been using the darker shade just to very lightly fill in my brows, just a little bit more, and add that extra definition and turn them a little bit more from like red to a brown and stuff, and to like make it more auburny. And I've been loving it with my Real Techniques brow brush, which is just a beautifully angled brush, and yeah, I love this combination for my brows. And then another brow product I discovered this year that I have been loving is the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I mean, it was a product that for years I was just like, no, I don't need to try that, I don't need that, sorry, I need to lean back, my back is hurting. I was like, no, I don't need that, I don't need to try that. I'm not spending like $22 on a brow product. And then I finally caved because of the Sephora VIB sale, which they did not give me my discount. How rude. But anyways, I bought it, and then I realized later I didn't get my discount, but whatever, it was too late. I had it and I wasn't going to give it back then. And I have mine in auburn, so it's more of like a red shade, and I honestly, like, I can see what people are talking about with this, because like the nib on it is just so small and precise, and it's just somehow, like, you find yourself making these beautiful brows, and then the spoolie on the other end, like, I had a spoolie from Sephora that was working just as fine, but this one is slightly smaller, so you can get more precisely into your brow, and I really like that, and it's really good for blending out and kind of shaping the brows. So yeah. Moving back to eyes real quick, I want to give a quick little shout out to Urban Decay's Eyeshadow Primer Potion in Original. I tried this out this year, and this has been amazing. I have very oily eyelids. Like, there was a while where any single eyeshadow primer I tried would crease on me, and this has just, it does not crease. It does not let anything crease on me, and I use this even on like my no makeup days when I just do mascara, brows, and then I'll put eyeshadow primer on so that my eyelids aren't oily, and it's great. And then to help that, I have been using the e.l.f. High Definition Powder, which looks like this, and I'm not going to open it because it's a loose powder, and it is loose right now. Like, I took the little cover thing off because I was running, like, I don't know, it wasn't getting through to the top, so I took the sifter off, And I have been using this for my face and to kind of set under like my eyes, my eyeshadow primer. And like it's amazing. It's really good. It's great for baking, and it's a super cheap thing. Like I think $3. So it's super cheap and it keeps you super matte and just really, really like looking well and polished, and I don't know, I really like it. And yeah, I think it's a great introductory loose powder. Okay, moving on to lips. I just have one product. I tried to narrow it down to just like one product for each thing. I have from Maybelline one of their, what is it, like creamy matte lipsticks. And I have in color 665 Lust for Blush. And this, here I'm swatching it, is just such a beautiful, like purpley, slightly red mauve. For me, this is a Your Lips But Better color. And what I love about this is that it's matte, but it's like more of a satin matte. Like it doesn't like completely dry out and stuff. Like I'm not a huge fan of that. I think it looks good on other people, but on me personally, it's just not enough life. And it's also super, super creamy and just really comfortable to wear, and you don't really notice you're wearing it. It's really long lasting, and this color is not too bold of a color because I'm not someone that really wears lipstick that much. Like I'm not wearing lipstick right now. I very rarely wear lipstick. I normally try to wear lipstick in videos and when I go to church, and then for other special occasions, like I don't wear lipstick to school or just on the daily. I don't know. It's just, I bite my lips too much. I don't know. It's an anxiety thing. But this is one where I really don't mind putting this on. Like, I will just be like, oh, this is an occasion where I could wear lipstick. And I'll just swipe it on and it, like, looks perfect right away. And it lasts through however long I need it to. And it's just, it's perfect. Like, and it really is such a Your Lips But Better color for me. Because with, like, my lips, I have very dark, very pigmented lips already. So, like, the other like Your Lips But Better colors, which are like more nudes and pinks and or like brownie reds, like those don't really fit me, but this like cool toned purple mauve, that's me. So yeah, enough about that. I love it. I want to try more from the range, but yeah. Then back to the face, I have from Makeup Forever the Step 1 Skin Equalizer, and I have the mattifying primer, which looks like this. And this primer is amazing. I did a first impression of it, I believe, and I've fallen in love with it. It's amazing. Oh, there's another primer I wanted to include. It's from Dr. Jart. It's like the Pores No More, I think, and I use that on just like special occasions. That's why I kind of forget about it. But that one, like that paired with this, oh, yeah, my skin looks good. Like that one is really good for filling in the pores and just smoothing over stuff. Whereas this really helps with longevity and mattifying, which I am all about. So yeah, I have been loving this, and actually I lost this at my cousin's wedding. I forgot it in the bathroom because I did my makeup there before the wedding started. And like the week I got home, I immediately ordered it on Sephora and was like, I need more. Because like I can't do the drugstore ones. They're just not good for my skin. They don't do well. This one is amazing. It has a slightly hefty price tag, but I mean, it's worth it in my mind. Okay, then the last beauty product I have is the beautiful Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup. And I have mine in color 1 and 2 Ecru. This is what it looks like. I don't know if you can see, but I am super low on it. Like, it's down here. Like, I am in the last little pumps of it. So, I'm very sad, but this product is amazing. I know I've done a review on it, so yeah, look for that. I will have a link of all my reviews down below so you can search through and find reviews on these products. But this is just amazing. I recently was watching this video about like foundation for oily skin, and someone described this as being like the go-to foundation if you want one for oily skin that you know is going to look great. Like, this is it. And I could not agree more. This is the foundation. Like, if you have tried all other foundations and nothing is giving you what you want and it's just not looking good, get this. Okay, so I have the books, And there's one book I want to quickly mention. I don't remember if I read it last year or not. And it is Cruel Beauty by Rosamund Hodge. That book blew me away. Loved it. So, if I didn't mention that before, I loved it. I will also have a link to all my book reviews down below so you can see more in-depth reviews of these books. Another book also by Rosamund Hodge is Crimson Bound, and I loved this book. I thought, like, I hated the ending, made me really sad. Overall, I really enjoyed this book. This was just a great book to read, and I would definitely recommend it. And then finally, from Catherine Stockett, The Help. I'm sorry, I need to take a moment with this book because I loved it. Like, this is honestly one of my most favorite books just overall. Like, these other two, like, I really enjoyed them for this year. I really love them, and I would definitely recommend them, but I wouldn't call them one of my favorite books overall. This one, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I loved this book. Like, it was amazing. It was so enjoyable and relatable somehow. Like, it's a book about, like, black maids in the South during the Civil Rights Movement, and yet it is so relatable. Like, it is the most relatable, hilarious book I have ever read in my life, but it is so real, and it is so, like, it goes from these moments of intense hilarity to then, like, intense sadness and, like, stress, and you're like, oh my gosh, you're gonna die, and oh my goodness, what's going to happen next? And you're just all over the place emotionally, but it's great, and I wish I could be Minnie Jackson. She is goals, so yeah, I love this book. Anyways, that is all. Again, check down below for different playlists such as product reviews, first impressions, book reviews, and then that 2015 music favorites. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope your 2016 is amazing. And yeah, also I have a vlog of my New Year's Eve that is coming up hopefully in a couple days. So yeah, like maybe Sunday or something. Fingers crossed. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys hopefully Sunday, and if not, then probably Monday. And yeah, goodbye!